I don't give a fuck.
Well, which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?
We'll do it live! Fuck it! Fucking thing sucks!
And we're live.
All right. What's
going
happening,
on?
honey?
Oh, you know, life is slowly killing us.
No, stop it.
Yeah.
We're not getting old.
Oh, no. We're getting slowly murdered by children.
Golly. But I love them.
Most days.
Dude, I went to this birthday party today for the oldest friend.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of the moms, and she had like 2 kids with her, which was fine. I had the oldest and the youngest too.
Yeah.
And
Noise.
sorry, we were just chit-chatting, and the baby had fallen asleep. And she was like, hey, I can hold him if you want to so that you can get some food.
No.
And I was like, I mean, do you mind? Like, that's fine. I said he may not stay asleep, but like,
Yeah.
I would love to eat without worrying about a kid for 2 seconds.
That
And
is
like,
true.
we had been talking the whole time. We had been like chit-chatting. So it's not just like a random woman, but
Fast forward 4 hours, we lost a kid to a
No.
random woman at a fucking birthday
I forgot
party.
where I was going with that.
I don't know. You wanted to eat. She had 2
I ate.
kids.
She had the baby. Oh, I know where I was going with that. Sorry.
Okay.
She was holding the baby, and I was like, hey, are you sure this is cool? And she was like, yeah, do you know how many kids I have? And I was like, well, you got
No.
at least 2. Like, you brought 2. And she said, I have 9.
How about new?
And I was like, I said, what?
Are they Mormon?
She's like, well, no. 5 of them are like mine that I birthed, and then my husband has 4, and together we have 9. Whatever.
Still
Like,
9
still,
kids, though.
That's a lot. And still birthing 5 is still a lot too.
I'm actually fine.
No.
She's like, fine. No, I'm
You're
not.
You're not.
After birthing 5 and then having 9 total, no, thank you.
I'd rather face dive the floor like that fella
I'm actually fine.
than have 9 kids.
And like, if that's for you, great.
No,
Good
it's not for
you.
anyone.
But like,
It can't, unless you have a farm and you don't have access to like modern medicine.
how do you go out to dinner with everybody?
You don't.
You don't. You take 3 cars.
You look at the oldest that probably has a beard and you're like, Jebediah, you watch your 7 brothers and sisters, and then you
Right.
take the baby. I don't
Like
know.
you can't. You can't go
Yeah.
out to dinner together. You can't do anything as a family without it being like having to reserve a head for a party of 12, including y'all.
Bro. When we go out with the it's
It's true.
it's a mess just because there's like 10 of us.
There's 5 for each of us, right? And sometimes
Yeah.
it takes them. They're like, yeah, we got to rearrange some tables, or you get this party room.
Yep. But we are used to it, you know.
Well, and again, it's 2 families, so it's like, okay, if you got 2 tables that are just close together, that works too.
Yeah.
But yeah, can you imagine?
I don't want to.
Imagine those kids' schedules. Like, it's hard enough to keep up with 3 that are like, okay, you've got this sport this day and this sport this day.
Yeah. So this is, I guess, Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, we were talking about kids. She handed her baby to a stranger and just walked away.
Not only that, dude. So she walks into the restaurant. Happy Mother's Day. It's like, can I please get a Philly cheesesteak to go? And then she's like, oh, something wrong with
She asked
her.
for help. Okay.
Maybe some umbilical cord was still attached. Blood stain on her legs. And no Philly cheesesteak. She wants to do an even swap. A foot long for a foot long. Damn. Isn't that insane?
What?
She just went to a restaurant. It's like, hey,
I need help.
this thing was here, but it's still attached. Oh, yeah, mask up. I think that. Huh.
What?
What do you think, dude? The teenager's in shock. Well, you know, I think you knew what happens. Yeah, she. Dude, how long has she been walking around? And
When like the umbilical cord is attached to the baby, but not the mom?
not anymore, I guess. They're detached. there's my placenta. You want to cook that shit up? It's got some fucking good iron.
Ooh, people do that.
I know.
People
That sounds
dry it and put it in
disgusting.
like pills.
Or make a smoothie out of it.
Ugh.
Can you imagine? Say, hey, all right.
I'm gonna be right back. And she's got a shirt on that says "Let me sleep."
Dude, that's ironic. All right, that's not her getting arrested. That's fucking crazy, though.
That makes me want to cry.
Oh, really?
Holy crap! Yeah.
Well, after he got oxygen, he cried and fucking started moving. So
Well, good.
seems to be
Who has the baby now?
perfectly healthy. Who's not facing any charges? Huh. Okay. Got godparents and will be hopefully placed in a good home. You know
Holy
what I
cow!
mean?
Can you imagine just like sitting there eating your lunch by yourself and somebody just walks up and hands you a baby and leaves?
Oh, I know, dude.
Could you imagine?
No, I
Like
that's
it does.
insane.
I would be at work if I was on my lunch by myself, whatever. But like, imagine if you were at your work and you go to
Given that I
like.
mostly eat in my cubicle, it would be so weird
I'm just saying,
for
if you,
someone to be like, "Hey, can you hold this brand new
if
baby?"
you
Be
go
like,
to like pick up your sub and you're waiting for the sub
Yeah.
sandwich, and they're like, "Hey, can you hold my baby while I go to the bathroom?"
I say
And you're
no.
like, "Cool," and you hold the baby,
Oh,
and they just
That's your
disappear.
mistake.
I mean, I don't know that I would say cool too, but
I
that's
would
not my point.
I would say, you know what? I have COVID right now.
You wouldn't get up to help. I feel like I would.
I would call help, and like, I don't know.
That's crazy.
It's not
That's kind of
like
messed up.
holding a baby is not holding a random baby is not generally how I help.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
true. That's
I will be helpful,
That's still crazy though.
but yeah. Oh, dude. So let me get this off the bitching off my chest.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
Do I have my phone? So we'll block out any names, but I will show you a series of emails of just
Okay.
to me is just so plain ass kissery,
Ooh, ass kissery.
and I don't enjoy that.
It's like the one last week where they were like, "Hey, this is due this day," and they were like, "Hey, I'm not clear what day this is due," and you were like, "Hey, it's underlined and highlighted. It is due this day."
Yeah, but I have to be nice. I didn't even respond to this. So on this one, it's sent to a lot of people, and it says, and Initiatives Executive is in town this afternoon. We cordially invite you for a pizza and casual chat from this time to that at the Window Cafe area. Okay? Mm-hmm. And then immediately after, I also didn't go because I had a ton of work to do. And I was just like, I already brought lunch. Like, I forgot what. It was something that we made the night before
Either way,
that I was actually looking forward to eating anyway. And I was like, I'm not eating pizza. Like, I'm.
right?
And
And you don't like you're picky about your pizza, especially down here.
I kind of am. So this email immediately goes out. It has a picture, which I cropped out, but thank for giving us the opportunity to have pizza with him today. Here's some fun pictures and a kind reminder of next Tuesday's breakfast, whatever they're doing. And then immediately after, the next level up, thank you for spending time with us. Thank you, blah, 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 for organizing. And then, hold on. Oh, and then respond. Thank you for proposing this great idea. You know, if any other ideas gathering tomorrow, like, it's
Jeez
just
Louise, it's the
so
two of them
many
like
levels.
sucking each other's dicks back and back on a reply all.
Bro, I can't do
Thank
that.
you for planning this. Thank you for suggesting this. Thank you for spending time with us. Hey, if you have any other ideas, send them to me.
Bro.
Like, come on.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, I'm at the point that like, I sent that to my grandma.
Aw.
She asked me how I was doing, and that's how I was doing. I almost sent her that, but she wouldn't get it.
Speaking of butt kissers.
Yeah.
So, okay. I work on a surgery unit at a hospital.
Yeah.
And they were giving us a patient that had just had surgery.
Okay.
And they dropped him off. And the nurse that's leaving him, I'm good, goes, hey, just so you know, hey, he's on the board.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Now my dummy
It
self.
shouldn't matter, though.
My dummy self says, oh, you left him on the slide board? I'll come help you get him off. No worries. Like
I'll help you out,
everybody,
don't worry.
yeah, everybody must be busy. I'll come help you. No big deal. And she's like, no, he's on the board. I'm like, that's fine. Let's go. I'll get him off the board with you. I'm sorry, you know,
like, no,
you had
he
to
doesn't
come
wanna
find me.
get
She's
off
like,
the
no,
board.
like he's on the like board of directors. Yeah. And I was like, oh, woohoo.
Yeah.
I'm like, just like that too. And she's like, well, I just thought you should know. I'm like, okay, I was more worried about him being on the slide board. Like, I don't care. And then
I think we have the same kind of reaction to where it's just like,
dude, I'm going to treat you the same, whether
Exactly.
you're a janitor or you're the CEO. Like, I don't care.
Like, am I doing a good job, dude? Then I don't matter. I don't care how big your pants are.
And
You know what I
especially
mean?
like in my
It's like,
field,
it's
I'm not in
fine.
it for anything but like, I like helping people. I'm going to help you, whether you are homeless or you make 7,000 million gajillion dollars. Like, it's stupid.
That's
So-
appreciated.
Right.
I mean, anyway.
So, I mean, because I actually
That's
give
how
a
it
shit about
should
my
be.
job. But not my point. Not my point.
Well, and being a nurse, that's also like, I'm sure appreciated by your clients and customers. If you will.
right? It should, anyways. But and that day, twice, I don't know his exact title, but he's vice president of something. He's something important.
Yeah.
He came to visit this patient twice
Okay. Yeah.
in the same day.
Of course. No one else gets 2 visits from that
Right.
dude, I'm sure.
So then
That's crazy.
on Friday, the hospital's like sponsoring this golf tournament to
Yeah.
raise money for whatever, which is fine. So all of our
Jeff
like
crushed his goal.
managers, directors, or whatever are at that golf tournament.
Yeah.
Because of that, I had to go to the meetings that
Oh,
my manager
fun.
would go to. So cool.
That's-
So I'm at one of the meetings.
Stupid loose.
Right. I said it was either going to be a really, really like
Really-
super chill day or a super
Really
shitty day.
rough.
It was fine. Anyway, so I went to this meeting, and this same high vice president of basket
Yeah.
weaving underwater, I don't know,
You
something
don't really.
important
Fair enough.
that doesn't do patient care, and that doesn't matter.
We'll do it live.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
He's leading this meeting.
Fucking thing sucks.
It does suck.
Usually.
He's leading this meeting. And he's like, yeah, I don't always have time to visit the patients like I would like to, but like I appreciate y'all, blah, 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 blah,
That's
blah.
alive.
And I looked at the girl next to me and said, it's funny that he says that he doesn't have time to visit the patients.
Yeah.
But this one that just so happened to be on the
I'm actually
board,
fine.
the one that just so happened to be on the board,
Yeah.
he had time to visit twice in one day.
Yeah. It's
That's
once-
convenient.
like the higher up you go in any, I think corporation is just such a game of.
Ass kissing.
There's a lot of that.
And who's
I'm glad that like my immediate manager does not play to that.
Neither
so
does
like
my-
it's such a breath of fresh air.
yeah.
So like I can't complain too much.
Yeah,
about
my
that, but,
my
like,
immediate director is this, or assistant director, whatever, is the same.
Yeah, it's
Like-
they're great. That's the only reason I'm still around.
She knows what it's like to be in our position, so she doesn't give into that as much. But I was just so annoyed that it was like, okay,
It's just
Why does it, like-
it's a show of like nothing. It's like
of
weird,
dick sucking and ass kissing.
but it's so weird as far as behavior wise. Because like you don't, bro. Like we're married, and I love you a lot.
But
I don't talk to you like that. Like or like we don't talk to each other. Like, oh well, thank you, blah blah blah, thank you. Like it's just
right,
Like, yeah, we get it. It's appreciated. We got 3 fucking monsters against us. We're a united front. We got
and
shit
like
to do.
I appreciate you,
Yeah,
and you know
yeah.
that covers all.
You know what I mean? So and we have an intimate relationship. These people are just
Yeah, we do.
right. I know.
We got 3 kids.
I know. I mean,
Well, which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?
I'll tell you which one it's not.
We might have to take a break in a minute.
Hey, we'll hit a pause button. You guys will never know.
If we come back out of breath, you'll know why.
Like
sorry.
the pleasantries are just insanity at some point.
And also, hey, thanks for setting all this up and getting it together.
Yeah.
One of those is good, but
or direct. But
that's more importantly, yes, direct. That would have been better. Actually,
I would prefer it like that.
Because why did you need to be part of any of those conversations? Like the original invitation,
I
great.
was just someone invited.
Or maybe even hey, here's some pictures of what you missed.
Yeah,
it's a bit much, but you know what? We'll deal with that. But hey, thank you for setting this up. Hey, thank you for suggesting it. Hey, let me know if there's any, none of those involve you,
bro,
or
and
your position.
My manager now, he understands that I appreciate the recognition, but I don't appreciate the public recognition is not necessarily my thing.
Right.
So a lot of times on our one-on-ones is when I get he's like, hey man, thank you for this.
Right.
Thank you for that. And he acknowledges it and it feels good. I'm not going to say it, but a cheesy fucking half-meant email thank you to the whole floor.
And also,
I don't want that. That's fucking traumatizing.
Well, not only traumatizing, it's also more genuine when it's one-on-one. It's more genuine.
It's just it
seems so much more genuine if I'm like, hey, you know what? I love you and I appreciate you. Versus if I post a random ass Facebook post that's like, hey, I love my husband, he's the best. But you're not going to see that. And then it's weird if all of my coworkers or my friends or my people are commenting hey,
oh, how good.
Great job, Gabe. You're wonderful, Gabe. And you're like, who the fuck are these people? They don't know how wonderful I am.
It's I actually throw all of them down the stairs every morning.
And the most annoying part, I think, I'm sorry, I'm on a roll, but most annoying part of that email is that when you click reply, 99% of the time it pops up and it says, hey, do you want to reply all or just reply to one?
I'm not sure that our Outlook does that.
Or there's an arrow where you can click reply all.
Reply all or reply correct.
You know what I mean?
That is there.
You don't have to reply all is not your only option.
Yeah. I don't like that. And I'm sure there's people that do.
That's fine, but it just seems so disingenuous.
It's not my thing.
You like that word?
Disingenuous is a good one. It's a good description for it.
I feel like there's a video where they say disingenuous and they make fun of it.
Is it disingenuous?
I don't know. One of them is wrong and I had to think really hard about it before I said it. So I think disingenuous, because if you're genuine is the word.
Disingenuous is the adjective.
Why isn't it just disgenuous?
I don't know.
Versus ingenuine. Google that. This seems like the same thing.
Whatever. I don't care. Your word is not.
Click that first question. No, the question.
Oh, I don't know.
Give me this.
You drive.
I was saying whatever. It seems disingenuous. I'm sorry.
Disingenuous.
Someone is disingenuous if they're insincere but pretend to have those qualities. If you're insincere though, aren't you also pretending to be sincere?
I think that's the act. No?
This makes no sense.
I don't know.
There's not a difference.
Why don't you type if your word exists? Disingenuous.
There's synonymous.
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 All right. Anyway.
All right.
What did you send me?
Oh God, I need my glasses.
That's good. I'm so glad she is leaning over a table. This may be a good night for me.
Did you mean disingenuous? Okay, disingenuous is not a word. Cool.
Okay.
I sent you. Do you want to watch the video or the article?
Whatever.
Or read the article. Let's watch the video. It's stupid, but it's funny. You ready?
Stupid, but it's funny. Always.
Time to go. We gotta go eat dinner.
Her voice.
Oh, you're walking the dog. Okay, cool.
That's hilarious, actually. So it's an urn. Wow. Is she a widow, I'm guessing?
No, she said, Dad, you're walking the dog.
Oh, the dog is also cremated.
The dog and the dad are both in urns and they're on the steps with a leash in between. It's funny.
Yo, when are our fucking dogs getting cremated?
When they die of old age.
One of them is digging again today. I hope it's that one, whichever one it was soon.
If we put rocks in there, will that make them stop digging? Or probably not.
Not really. I caught them in the act today, but not really.
All right.
Then what is it? Australian wheelchair user hires escort for first sexual experience at 43. Woo! Has used a wheelchair since the age of 3. Have been diagnosed with inflammation of the spinal cord. She found an escort named Chase
with a Y.
With a Y. Online and traveled to his apartment to lose her virginity. In Western Australia, where the pair reside, escort agencies are legal, and their tryst was totally above board. Okay. They've been seeing each other since January. She, however, is looking for the real thing on the apps.
What?
She wants that real dick, bro.
Would you do that?
Would I fuck a wheelchair lady?
No, well, either one. If you were
be in a wheelchair
don't know.
and pay for an escort.
I guess if you're the escort, like, hey, she's paying you.
Here's the thing, though. Like, what kind of, like, disability do you have? Because if I can't feel below my belly button, no, I'm not paying for an escort.
No, she said her spinal cord was just inflamed, so she could probably still have feeling.
She would, yeah. Okay. Pay to get fucked.
I mean, if you're in your 40s and like you haven't found love by then, have never had that experience.
That's rough though, because like she's been on a wheelchair since she was 3.
I would, because like, what if it's one of those things where like your life expectancy is much less of the normal human? So what if her life expectancy was like 50 and she's 43 and she's like,
close to
shit, like I could die soon, any day now.
So if you were in the wheelchair, you would do it.
If I was at that point, if the point that I just said where I'm like close to my actual life expectancy and I'm still a virgin, then yeah.
And to guess like the fucking moral lines of escorts, I guess
it's consensual.
I can't believe to begin to guess what an escort will and will not do. I guess they each have their own lines, but
right.
I don't know.
Again, it's consensual and like she's paying him, he's getting money out of it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's into that. Maybe he's really desperate for money. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, I feel like it's a win-win.
Yep. You're right.
I just thought it was funny.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of escorts and like I guess
wonderful
inappropriate things.
Great.
I was reading this post article, whatever.
Yeah.
Where this person is suing a sex toy company.
Okay.
Because the company claimed that this butt plug was completely silicone, and this patient or person wore said butt plug and went and got an MRI.
There's latex and he's allergic to it?
No, went and got an MRI.
Okay.
Which is magnetic.
Oh no, and there's a fucking core.
Yeah, it's not 100%.
Metal core.
It's not 100% silicone. It had a metal core.
Which way did it come out?
It didn't come out, but it went a little further in there for sure.
Oh, further in.
Yeah.
Well, if it was there,
I guess if you're laying
like
backwards and the magnets here.
Oh, fuck that.
The person, how do you not win that?
Oh.
Like, yeah, the ad clearly states 100% silicone.
Shit. I mean, how do you... You have a case, but like, hey, people are going to know you as the butt plug guy.
Yeah, but you'll be the rich butt plug guy. You'll have so much money. I'm
assuming it was a guy.
I don't know. Let me read
Safe assumption it was a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Said client purchased a butt plug that was advertised as 100% silicone. Client wears butt plug to MRI appointment. Much to the client's dismay, butt plug is in fact has a metallic core. It accelerated at the speed of sound up into the client's chest cavity.
Oh, no.
Survived with major injuries. So, heck yeah.
Restricted in the memo as anal rail gun.
Wait. What is that word?
Described. Distinctive. Wow.
Described in memo as an anal rail gun.
There are two words that you'd never want. I mean, those three words.
Anal and rail.
Anal and rail are two bad words together, and then you add gun to it. It's just that's.
Can you imagine? Like,
no. That's
because also like having that happen, you're already going to be known as the butt plug guy.
Yeah, 100%.
So might as well like get an attorney and sue and make bank, and then be the rich butt plug guy.
Well, I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know.
You can't. You're not in the wrong.
That's not an issue that like I would even. I don't.
There's nothing you sign that says, "Hey, don't wear a butt plug." It says, "Hey, I'm not wearing any metal."
Yeah.
And if you
also,
think it's,
why would you wear a butt plug to a fucking appointment?
Also, yes, I don't know, but you know.
Or is that the thing that he was just like, "Hey, it's lost in me." It went.
Maybe
they were too far in, and then they were scanning to see what was wrong, and they were going to fight anal plug.
Or maybe it was just like, "Hey, it's 100% silicone. Let's see what I can get away with." I don't know.
Oh, dude. Can you imagine if he was just like a prankster, dude? He's like, today I'm going to fuck it. Hey, welcome to Jackass.
Yeah, that's true. They're going to just like see the scan and know.
Today is a silicone MRI butt plug. It's just coming out his throat. It's like, I don't think it's meant to do that.
My chest hurts really bad all of a sudden.
I can't breathe. I really can't breathe.
Ooh, that'd be so bad.
Oh, speaking of fucking jackasses, does this have sound? It may not have sound, but this guy may also die.
I just see a golf cart coming down a very steep driveway.
Yep. And skadoosh.
They tried to drift. Pretty sure he just died.
Dude.
Death by golf cart.
No sound, but like, it was right on his neck.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah. I labeled that, look, ma, no neck.
Yeah, that's that guy's injured.
To say the least, dude.
I got worried at this. Speaking of being injured, sorry, I'm ADD.
Oh.
I was thinking about
1,000 Ways to Die is the name of the video, so maybe he's not okay.
So like usually we go to birthday parties with like our neighbors or our family, so like we know everybody there. And this birthday party, I knew no one except for the gymnastics kid and her family.
Oh, that's fun.
So I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, I'm playing with the baby. He's distracted, whatever. Yeah. And then these kids are all swimming. Mm-hmm. So like, oh God, if one of them like chokes, I probably supposed to do something.
I'm getting stupid loose.
Yeah. And then we go inside, and when the family member's just like talking to one of his friends, he's like, hey, she's a nurse. I'm like, yeah, don't tell him that I'm off duty.
Yeah, I'm not
and then
a nurse
gives
right
this
now.
kid, and then she got a hoverboard for her birthday.
Okay.
And starts riding it in the house. And the kid's like, let me show you here, I'll help you. And I'm like, oh God, I'm not a nurse. I'm not a nurse right now. Oh no.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm like, please don't announce that I'm a nurse, because if something happens to your kid, I'm not doing anything about it. I'll put
fucking illegal.
I mean, okay, I will do something about it. That sounded hateful.
Yeah.
I got a like mini first aid kit. But anything aside from that.
Aren't you protected by like Good Samaritan laws too?
Probably.
There's probably something like that.
But again, like I can only do but so much.
Right. I mean, still call 911, but there is a nurse here.
No. That's
How about new?
Right? That's why I don't like people knowing I'm a nurse. Because like, yeah, I'm a nurse. But like at work, I have policies and protocols and like doctors giving me orders before I can do anything. Like,
I mean,
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
that's why I'm not an ER nurse or like a flight nurse. They make good money, but
your fucking knee was bouncing.
I can't be
you're
still.
you're not at work. You're
I'm
not in
very
ER.
fidgety.
Relax.
I'm sorry.
The butt plug's not coming out. There's no MRI.
Ooh, it's not going in either. Hey.
No. No.
How about new? How about new? How about new?
Well, which is it, baby? Spits or swallows?
Spits. This one spits. Yeah, no.
Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Sucks it right in.
It sucks it right in.
All right. So he doesn't see a lot of fire.
He's playing with like a gas. Oh, he's about to pour gas on a fire.
And it caught the can.
Oh,
Put it in.
people are dumb.
People are really dumb. And, I mean, there's a lot of gas in that can.
Воду кидай, говорю. Вода там, в бассейне.
I don't know.
Like, oh shit, what do you do? Throw it in the pool? No, you dummy.
Oh, dude, it exploded in his fucking...
Oh, this guy took a on fire gas tank. I'm going to throw it in a pool.
Yeah.
And obviously if you run, it's going to splash.
We're only halfway done.
Oh my gosh, the pool's on fire.
Which is kind of a ridiculous statement, but yes, the pool's on fire.
The lining of the pool on the outside is on fire.
I mean, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see what he's trying to do? He jumped out.
He jumped in to get himself off of fire. Now he's trying to splash the water from the outside onto
But it's still
oh my
like
gosh.
enough, like, I guess, whatever, kerosene or gas that was in that can. It's just burning. People are smart.
People are so stupid.
No. It's,
Dude gets rocked during a fight after being distracted. Jeez Louise.
This one I titled, Protect Yourself at All Times.
Well, yeah.
I mean, those are the
thumbnail
rules.
is like...
Go ahead and get it in.
Get it in.
Dude.
He had to pull his pants up. Punch me.
Dude. Dude, why? You can't do that. You can't do
Oh, he just got kicked in the face. Don't grab me, bro.
What got him?
Somebody said, hey. Golly.
The sound.
Imagine being that guy that said, hey. Like,
Hold on, get him up, let him up, let him up, let him up, cuz, let him up.
Dude, just the sound of that. Bro. You gonna come after him?
dude, and he was just laying on the floor not moving. And now all of a sudden he's ready to fight again.
He's not, though. Stop that. You're the reason he got fucking pummeled in the first place, dude.
Jeez.
You and your hey.
Hey.
Dude, the sound this knuckles made as it was solid contact. That's insane. Huh? What else? What else we got?
People are just crazy.
Yeah.
People are crazy. That's all I can say.
Dude, it's insane. Did I tell you how I almost saw a guy get crushed and a lady get fucking hit when I was coming back from picking up my buddy's bike at the bike shop?
No.
When I was hanging out with
Yeah.
we went to pick up his bike in Statesville.
Okay.
Right. And as we're backing up the car, the lady that's to our left also starts to back up. She starts to back up, so he stops. He looks at her, and he's like, "It's okay, sweetie. You can go. I'll wait. Like, I'm not in a hurry." And I think he's being sincere. But as he says, "It's okay, you go," and she starts to back up, in his Audi, the backup camera is pretty large, and it's in the middle. So I'm looking at everything happening through that, and I see some guy just coming full speed down the fucking, and she didn't even pay attention to like anything.
Golly.
She just tried to pull, dude, and he was watching it in his side mirror, like driver mirror, and he looked at me, dude. Are you serious? Like, did you almost see that? I was like, yeah, on live
that?
TV, motherfucker. Yeah. It's like, that was nuts.
Jeez.
And then on the way back, we're taking back roads. And in this one road that's windy in 55, some fucking construction dude just like randomly played Frogger and almost got hit on both legs.
Oh my gosh.
And what else? That was the day he lost his key too. Like we got about a mile away from his house, and the car's like, "Hey,
no key detected.
We don't see a key." I was like, "We need to. Can you please stop playing footsie, motherfucker?"
I'm trying to play footsie.
You know, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
I cut my toenails. That's fine.
Oh, that's gross. Sweaty, gross
My feet
feet.
are not sweaty.
Sweaty, gross feet.
My feet are not sweaty.
Oh, they're gross, dude.
Whatever. Fuck you.
Fuck you, dude. This is Yeah, bro.
Is he dead?
I don't know, but his dick is on fucking like bleeding.
Are his legs cut off, or there's just his pants cut off?
Like his.
Is that his foot?
That may be or shoe at the very least.
That looks like a foot.
That leg was dangling.
Holy crap! What? This guy was just like walking, tripped
not
over a
paying attention
forklift,
on
and then
his phone.
ran over.
But the forklift, boom, could have stopped here. No.
And
So he gets run over.
after he hits the guy.
Bro, I don't even know how he came out, man. But like his whole fromunda area, if you will, is
bright red.
Yeah, he can move that leg like to his knee, but like not to his foot.
No.
Whew.
Golly, people.
That was a fun one. What did I call that? Know where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a good one.
Pay attention.
Know where you are, dude. You can't be on your phone.
I had a patient this week that got hurt because she was drunk.
Yeah.
And was riding a horse.
Oh, wonderful.
And hurt herself and had to have surgery.
I mean, that's... Why would you? Why would you? That's on you, right?
I mean, it sounds like fun, but you got to be able to deal with those repercussions.
I mean, yeah. If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
Yeah. I guess if your foot's turned the other way, they're like...
You gonna be serious? Yeah, I'm being serious. Why do you want to fuck me? That's gross.
Why you want to fuck me? That's gross.
No, I will.
Whoa. He's going zombified.
Piano Man. Dude, that was another solid fucking hit.
Jeez, he went full on like rigor mortis.
Yeah. Like, that's CTE.
I'm not gay, bitch. Why you gonna fuck me then? You gonna be serious? Yeah, I'm being serious. Why you gonna fuck me? That's gross.
Oh, you gonna be a smart ass on the...
That almost looked like an elbow.
Whatever it was, had him fucking playing piano for a second.
Jeez Louise, that's crazy.
That's scary, dude. Not even from the hit. The hit itself is scary.
How hard he just hit his head on the ground.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Dude
rough.
started playing an invisible piano after getting hit with a vicious
It was an
strike.
elbow.
Yeah. Piano Man is what I call that one.
Piano Man.
It's, yeah, dude, that's, again, I don't know. I don't know the situation, but if it...
But
like,
still, jeez.
This one's real life Frogger. Check this out. You ready? These are old.
I try to make my luck as much.
Yeah.
But
Just.
oh.
911.
911.
I try to make my luck as much as just.
At this moment, his life was fucked. You should have stopped right there.
Jeez Louise.
I'm getting stupid loose.
I hit the wrong button. Nope.
I mean, that's a good one.
That's what I was looking for.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! 911. 911. 911.
He slid like 5 feet on his face.
And that's not including how far that truck drove.
Dude, what are you...
Oh!
Dude, so he clears middle of this fucking little entrance to that. Oh my god. Four or five car lengths, I would say.
That's gotta be like 40 feet.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Face,
Yeah, he goes 40
and then he
feet.
flips over. Oh no.
Jeez Louise. Holy block. Oh my god.
Wait, was there already a cop here? Hold on, look at the very
Make
end.
my luck as much as.
They maybe are.
Oh shit!
No.
911. 911.
911.
911.
911.
911. Yep.
911.
No, it wasn't. Dude, what was she saying in the beginning? She's like, I just fucking hate my luck. And then this happens.
God.
You're like, I like my fucking luck in life a little more now.
Hey, come on. Why would you go when they all start moving? Why wouldn't you go when they're stopped?
Oh my God. That's fucking crazy.
I try to make my luck as much as like just.
Oh shit!
I try to make my life just as.
He's just trying to get to work on time.
Okay, stop.
911. Yep.
Stop. Yeah, where do you think we're going?
Right, we're not gonna run him over again.
I mean,
this is all on video. Come on, lady.
Oh, dude.
Jeez.
That's a rough one. That's,
people are dumb.
God damn. Man crossing the street gets sent flying after hit by a truck.
He did get sent
That's an understatement.
Holy golly.
Can you imagine, like, just if you survive, just growing all that fucking skin and all that shit again?
His face slid for a long time.
Oh, dude. So this is a crazy one. It's a killer idea, if you will.
Okay.
You can only ride this roller coaster once. Julionis, your bonus, designed this roller coaster called the Indonesia Coaster. It's capable of holding up to 24 passengers. Once they're all on board, it starts to slowly ascend to the top, which is 1,700 feet in the air. That's just a little bit smaller than the tallest building in America. Once they're at the top, it gives everyone the decision to stop and go back down safely. After that, everyone has to manually press a button to start the ride. Then it falls at a speed of 220 miles per hour and goes through 7 loops that keep getting smaller. It's designed like this so riders maintain 10 G's of force for a full 60 seconds. Everyone's blood would rush to their feet, leaving no blood left in their brain. This causes them to lose their vision and eventually black out and die. It was designed for people with incurable diseases who wanted a fun and unpainful death.
Yeah.
What?
So what do you think?
So once it gets to the top, you can be like, no, I'm going to go back to safety, or you can ride to your death.
No, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the t-shirt. Like, I rode the suicide machine and all I got was a t-shirt or something. You guys have fun.
Shit.
So you have that one last option, because like if you don't press, I guess they get you back down. And then the other 23 people, or do they?
Yeah, but how many people are going to be
dumb?
dumb?
Hey, party of one?
How many people are going to be dumb and be like, yeah, I can beat this. It's fine. I can beat this. And then they die.
No. I think there's probably a lot of fucking forms you gotta sign.
God, that's I mean, I guess it's one way to go.
If you know you're gonna go.
Yeah.
If you know you're gonna go.
Dude,
have one last fucking crazy ride, right?
Listen, I'm gonna lose my virginity to an escort, and then I'm gonna ride this roller coaster and kill myself.
Yo, what if like that mid roller coaster, because all the way the blood is all moved, the inflammation's just gone, and she's like, "Oh my God, I can tap dance." Dead. Dude, that'd be the worst. That would be the worst, because then you have that feeling of like, I beat it, and then you're not gonna beat this.
It's true.
Oh Lord.
I'm sorry.
What, you can't read? Yeah, you got to get familiar.
I didn't mean to do that.
All right, you're getting stupid loser those.
Okay, now let's try to get an answer from someone who's not a complete retard.
Mm-hmm. All right. Would you have this kind of street smarts to pull this shit off?
Probably not.
Ready?
Yeah.
Just handed him like her phone or whatever, kept all her cash. And people are getting beat up. I don't know where the fuck this is.
What?
Did you see what she did though?
She tucked her cash into her leg.
Yeah, whatever was important to her. And she's like, yeah, fuck. No, it was her phone.
She keeps like a secret second phone.
That's hilarious. That's not bad. Look, she saw it happening. Nope, that's my... And then, see, take that, man.
What? I guess if you live in somewhere that's that sketchy, that's kind of sad. They have to keep a second, like, phone or something expensive on you.
I heard in Brazil, my mom was telling me that they will essentially, at gunpoint, say, hey, pull up your whatever app. I don't know if it's called Venmo or whatever their cash app is. Equivalent. And they're like, well, what do you mean? Because, like, everyone now can say, hey, I don't carry cash.
Yeah.
Or, oh, well, I don't have my wallet with me. But also, like, if you don't have it, they fucking make you download it. And, like, if you can't, you know what I mean? Like, they'll just shoot you.
That's crazy.
But, like, it's technically what people can do.
Well,
it's
yeah,
because pull up your fucking Venmo now.
Well, because if everybody says, "Hey, I don't have cash, I don't have my wallet," then, like, everybody has their phone on them.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. That lady fucking beat the system though. She's like, "Fucking take my whole phone, man. Here, take it."
Right.
And then it's like, what was that one video? I think it's I forgot what it's for, but the robber comes to rob this old man. And he's like, call 911, call 911. He's like, oh man, are you having a heart attack? He's like, call 911. And then he pulls his gun. He's like, but for you, not for me, or something fucking stupid like that. I gotta find it.
That's great.
It's a fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you gotta find that because that's
great
funny.
Commercial. This one I called Fat and the Furious.
You know they're making a 10th one of those now?
It's already out, I think.
There's a 10th one that's out, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the drive-in theater.
Supposedly this is the final one, but they said that for the past like 5 movies.
Do you think he lives?
Yeah.
We don't know.
He lives. He just got wet with the tail. Dude. Because the car's already stopped.
That's a good sound, too. Dude, if he survived, you know, like the air is just completely knocked the fuck out of him. Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord.
What did you name that one?
Fat and the Furious.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Fat and Furious Drift. This one I called Snake Attack. Ready?
What? Is that man? Is it? No.
What? Describe it.
There's 2 men in the middle of the street fighting.
Yep.
And one is on the floor getting beaten.
Yep.
And the one standing up is beating the one on the bottom with a snake.
Look at that.
He's literally swinging a snake around.
Yeah, that snake is dead.
No, it squirmed away.
No, it's still there. You thought it squirmed away?
Go back a little bit.
That fucking thing is dead, dude.
Look.
Get on the ground now! Get on the ground!
Oh, I saw a shadow and I thought it squirmed away.
I think he's like, hey man, I was buying some fucking feeder mice and this motherfucker just attacked me. Assault with a deadly reptile. Dude attacks another man with a snake
in Toronto. That's crazy.
Yeah. Claims the man was being tagged with a snake.
Claims? Okay. Yeah, look at him. He was.
It could be. I don't know if it's a real snake. I don't know.
That is not a rubber dildo. Snake. Maybe.
A giant fucking
possibly.
Dildo. Oh, this isn't very long. These are perfect because they were not very long, but
taking a selfie on a cliff, and then what happened?
Приехали на такую прекрасную локацию. Друзья, если вы хотите быть такими же гармоничными, как записывайтесь на гармонизацию.
She just kept going.
She did not give a fuck.
She's a reporter.
Приехали на такую прекрасную локацию. Друзья, если вы хотите быть такими же гармоничными.
She doesn't flinch, doesn't budge.
She's a fucking pro, dude.
She just keeps going like, yep, this is what happens. I'm at this cliff. It's beautiful.
Pro.
It's lovely. Look at these guys. Wow, this is lovely. And she just keeps going.
It's
holy crap.
Yeah, that was as far as that was cold-blooded.
That was impressive.
But yeah. What else? What else you got?
Well,
anything coming up?
Going to the beach this week.
Ooh.
It's the oldest kid's last 2.5 days of school.
Yeah.
So they're not going to do crap, which is fine. Do they bother sending her backpack?
Wait, does she have to?
I don't know. She's got 2.5 days. One day is like a field day, Monday.
Oh, yeah. Send her back for whatever days.
I know. And then we're going to the beach. Me and mom and the kids, because you don't like the beach.
I do not. It's not my thing.
Nope.
It's never really been my thing, though.
Probably because you like grew up being close to a beach.
We were my grandparents had, I guess my grandma still has a beach apartment in Brazil.
Yeah.
But same thing, it's not, the same climate, I'll say, as it was when I was a kid. To where like you'll be at the beach.
Global warming.
Not even that. I just don't feel like fucking getting shot or robbed.
Oh, that kind of climate.
At the fucking beach. As, they'll see me with all of you. And you guys will... I stake out immediately on my own.
Because you're white?
Then, well, because I probably don't, like, talk or sound like I'm from there anymore.
You don't have an accent?
I probably have a fucking accent now.
Well, yeah. I guess, yeah.
To
and then
them.
you with 3 or 4.
I mean, with fucking
blonde hair, light-eyed bitches.
Youth. Yeah.
Listen, some of us have green eyes.
Yeah, that doesn't help my case.
It is funny, though, that none of our kids have brown eyes or dark hair.
Yeah, they do not.
Or if they, like, the middle one started out with black hair, and now she's getting blonder by the day.
Pretty much.
And our baby, his hair is growing now, and it's pretty light.
I think it's getting a little bit darker.
Maybe, but like
it's pretty fucking blonde.
It's definitely not dark like yours. It's like a dirty blonde, or maybe a light brunette.
And still, he's keeping blue eyes like his middle sister.
Yeah.
So
which
I don't know.
Is so weird.
I have no idea.
Genetics.
You got some fucking explaining to do, bitch.
There's 2 of them.
Okay. More explaining to do. What?
Well, listen, I got some news for you.
Yeah.
The
Jerry Springer's dead.
Speaking of Jerry Springer, I had a patient this week that she was our patient and she was a total a-hole.
Okay.
And then she went
to shit.
Yeah, she went to a rehab.
Oh.
Came back.
You're entitled to shit.
Nope. Came back and had her leg cut off.
I'm actually fine.
Kept calling everybody bitches.
Okay.
Which is fine, whatever. But yeah, we went in one day. I was trying to help the therapist out because they were trying to get her up, and obviously she's missing a leg, so it's going to take 2 people to help her starting out. But she was watching Jerry Springer, and she did not want to work with. She did not want to work with therapy because she was watching Jerry Springer. She was like, "Hey,
was going to create a scene.
Can you wait till this is over?" And they were like, "No, like we got other people to see. We got things to do. Like, come on, no." Either working with us or you're not. She's like, okay, well, I'm gonna leave it going. And therapist is like,
but that's not how I want to do it.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah.
She, Jerry.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. And she was talking about like Springer bees and like all this kind of stuff. And we're like, dude, just please get up and
just
try to walk with us. Get to the chair. Come on.
We just want to go home.
Well, like, and they have other patients to see.
Yeah, I mean, that's that. They're on a schedule.
Like, we got people
I don't
to see.
give a fuck.
Yeah, she didn't.
Most people don't.
I know.
Most people don't.
It was just funny because she wanted to watch her Jerry Springer.
But like, could she do both?
I mean, like, and if normally, like, if patients are eating or like they're gonna get pain medicine, the therapist will go see somebody else and come back.
But there's a right approach to it, and not like, hey, I can't miss Jerry, which is probably a rerun. He's dead.
Right. It's definitely a rerun. Cause
if they're still filming with his corpse on stage, that's fucked up.
Oh no.
That's
R.I.P.
We lost a lot. We lost what was that dude? Fuck.
I don't know.
That used to just trash, like not trash, but like
Anthony Bourdain.
No.
Because we lost him too.
Was it Anthony something?
I don't know.
No, this guy. Women would call into his show, And he'd be like, I'm a 10. He's like, okay, well, how tall are you? I'm 5'2". And you have 3 kids. Yeah. 2 different men. Okay. And how much do you weigh? Oh, why does that matter? It's like, well, you want a quality man. They have options.
What are you talking about?
Don't. Like, and he would just trash women.
I've never heard of such a thing.
Oh, dude, this guy was crazy. But he died too. And the hilarious thing is, I think he died with a hooker, like, or I don't know, a call girl or something.
What?
Just had a
Who
heart
are you
attack.
talking about?
I wish I could remember his name. I can't remember his name.
I've never
right
heard
now.
of such a guy.
Fuck. I will find.
All right, we'll figure it out.
Anyway, hold on.
My legs are getting stuck to the seat.
Ew.
How do you Google that? Guy who talks shit about women?
Yeah, I don't know. There's going to be I wish that guy. Kevin Samuels. You don't know Kevin Samuels?
No.
Fuck. Ready for a little? We'll do this last one. Yeah, Kevin Samuels also passed away. Jerry, this guy.
Family album. I want you to show me a bunch of women that were 300 pounds. Go back to your family.
300 pounds.
That's not the point.
Sir?
Ma'am, that's not the point. The point is you ladies are too large. I don't care. Pam Grier, you like it or not, you're too large. Just because we like where the fat lands doesn't mean that you're good.
You guys really don't like talking to my friend in the video.
Jeez Louise.
Came in like Elton John. I don't even know why you're here. And this is not really the place to come in and just tell me what you think. No. Are we clear?
So there's a couple things I want to say.
No. I've told you what it is.
Said you would cut your hair for the interview, so you knew what it took to get in the door. But you're not smart enough to realize, you know what? If I kept my hair cut, maybe I can displace one of those people. I get one of those positions. How many black men are in your?
All right, let's see.
Okay, you're going to argue. Okay.
I'm not going to argue.
You're 24.
Okay,
you're not going to argue with me because one, I know what I'm talking about, and I. First of all, even if you're a Christian, you shouldn't be arguing with me in the first place.
Okay, correct.
Were Adam and Eve married?
Ooh.
Yes.
Who performed the ceremony?
Jesus did.
Oh
God?
shit! Seriously?
You curse?
I'm saying oh shit because are you serious? God, Adam and Eve were married? There was only one person on the planet. It was Adam. God put him to sleep and he went inside of him, took out a rib and said,
I will find the best.
He made Eve.
And I will get you some Kevin Samuels for next week.
Didn't get married? Who did? Too high for where you rank. You'd be very well off to get a guy who's earning $45,000 to $50,000.
Yeah.
And go off and have a couple of kids. I mean, this is your life.
Oh my God.
And so hold on. And this is what I need. I'm talking about a man who's a solid, decent man. I'm not talking about a bum. I'm talking about an average working man who works hard for his money. A solid, tax-paying, God-fearing, mother-loving, apple pie, hot dog, baseball mother citizen. And you're chuckling
this guy was
like
the
I'm
man.
joking. I don't play when I'm talking about the men I respect and advocate for. And you ladies think
Anyway.
just because you're making a little bit more money.
Jeez, we're going to have to watch some more of these videos.
Yeah, no, there's some fucking hilarious ones where, like, I'm telling you, some, like, fucking delusional women would get on. And the thing is, like, and then, of course, they would fucking post shit, you know? But, like, they paid to get on his feed. And then they would post, oh, well, he sold this, he sold that. You're like, you paid for him to do this.
Right. Like, you willingly came on knowing the repercussions or the potential that could come from it.
And the ones that try to, like, school him are the best. Because he just destroys them. Those are the fun ones. But I'll have to dig. R.I.P.
Yeah, we'll have to watch some more.
R.I.P. Kevin Samuels. Nice. Thank you for getting yourself a drink, by the way, today, and not me.
I feel like an asshole. Listen, I was at the store. I was stopping to get us dinner, and I wasn't even thinking because you're not a big drinker.
I'm not, but usually you get like a 6-pack, and I'll sneak leak too.
I know.
You know.
I drink most nights, so I didn't think about the fact that it was a weekend and not just like a normal night.
Well, I love you.
I love you a lot, I promise.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
I don't give a fuck. That's fucking.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm actually fine.
Fucking thing sucks. We'll do it live. Fuck it.